Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar, Get to Know Dahua. Today we have with us Jennifer Hackenberg, a 14-year video surveillance industry veteran. Jennifer is Senior Product Marketing Manager at Dahua Technology USA. Hackenberg possesses a deep understanding of the video surveillance portfolio and is well-versed in managing all aspects of product lifecycle to help align Dahua in the security marketplace. Prior to joining Dahua, Hackenberg held product manager positions at Bosch Security Systems and Arcont Vision. Dahua Technology USA brings high-value total security solutions to the North American market. Here's a chance to learn more about one of the global leaders in video surveillance and its cutting-edge products. This webinar is designed for installers to learn more about Dahua's robust cameras and recording devices with the latest technologies such as HD analog, 4K, H.265, and multi-sensor cameras. We will also explore which video surveillance solutions can be applied to popular verticals such as retail, casinos, municipalities, airports, education, banking, manufacturing, and open-air arenas. My name is Julie Rolls. I am the training specialist with PSA Security Network, and I will be moderating this call today. I have just a few quick housekeeping items before I hand it over to Jennifer. First, if you have not already done so, please mute yourself. If you happen to have any questions throughout the course of this presentation, please type them into the chat panel, and we will have time for Q&A at the end of this presentation. Also, if you run into any technical difficulties, chat will be monitored for this reason as well, and we will do our best to get you back up and running should you run into any problems. With that, I will hand it over to Jennifer.
Great, Julie. Thank you very much for the fabulous introduction. So I'm very excited to be here today. Thank you again, Julie, for having us on this call today. So without further ado, let's get started. Today, I would like to just go through an introduction of Dahua, who we are, and how we can better serve you. I will go through a quick overview of our product series and what we have to offer, as well as we will learn how to decode the Dahua part numbers. I'll review quickly some of our recent technology launches, and then I'd like to introduce you to some exclusive PSA kits that we have available for you as a member. Okay, so let's get started. So Dahua Technology is a global security manufacturer with over 20 years in the security industry. We hold the world's second largest market share, according to IHS data. And as a successful, innovative Chinese manufacturer, Dahua has decided to expand into the North American market in 2014 with just a handful of employees in Irvine, California. Dahua, pronounced in 2 syllables, is a very robust, well-oiled security manufacturer. We have a team of over 3,000 engineers. We hold 592 patents, and we have offices worldwide in 17 countries. Additionally, we just announced our exclusive 5-year warranty for all of our authorized dealers. Dahua also offers a wide range of support to better enhance the customer experience. We provide a very comprehensive free wiki web tool that allows you to easily find technical information at the click of a button. So whether you're working with our field application engineers, our technical support, or our pre- or post-sales support, Dahua offers rapid response times and unparalleled resources so that you can do more. Dahua also offers a very strong commitment to cybersecurity education and best practices, which we have available on our website. We also offer a 3-tier dealer program that's designed to help you increase your growth and your profitability. And in fact, now if you sign up, you will actually get gold status throughout the first quarter of 2017. Okay, so that's just a little bit about Dahua. What I would like to now do is to go into an overview of our product series to give you a better understanding of what we have to offer. So Dahua provides 4 different levels of IP, analog, and storage lines to suit our basic through our advanced users. So the Lite series is our most basic level, and this is our most economical line, and it's going to provide good enough products on commoditized products that are in the market. So this is a line that's more ideal for users that have your basic surveillance needs and have uncomplicated scenes. The megapixel resolution that we offer in the Lite series is 1.3. We also have 3 megapixel, and we just now added 4 megapixel to our economical good enough line. You will also see here we have a full wireless solution in the Lite series. We also offer fixed, varifocal, and PTZ products with a variety of different housings to choose from. Most of our products do have IR. I would say probably 95% of our products include IR. So you have that as well on the Lite series. And then to complete the offering, we have our NVRs in either a 4, 8, or 16 channel offering, and they have up to 4 megapixel in recording. So this is a really great line for your entry-level applications. Okay, so we'll next go into the second tier, which is our Pro Series solution. So these are your products for your mainstream applications. They offer 2, 4, and 5 megapixel resolution. These are ideal for your applications that do have a little more complicated scenes, such as direct sunlight, dark shadows, or glare. These products are all suitable for those type of applications because they have that wide dynamic range at 120 dB, most of them. We have a variety of different body styles to choose from. We have PTZs that are 2 megapixel. We have varifocals. And we also have your fixed cameras as well. And to complete the solution, we provide either 8, 16, or 32 channel offerings with recording up to 4K. So this is a great line. Again, it's for your mainstream applications. Okay, so then the third tier is the Super Series, and this series provides your better performing products. It has 2 megapixel, 3 megapixel, and 6 megapixel resolution offerings. It's ideal for your applications that may require IR, that may have very low light conditions. As you can see, some of them have the Starlight technology, and we offer a variety of different housings. So you have a dome, a bullet. We just introduced our 6 megapixel multi-sensor. It's the first multi-sensor in the Dahua line, so that's part of our Super Series. We have a panoramic camera that provides 360 degrees at a 6 megapixel, and then of course we have a PTZ that's for your longer range applications and has the Starlight technology. And then finally, the fourth tier within the IP series solution is our Ultra, and this is consists of your higher megapixel, very high performance type of applications. So this is where you're going to get your 8 megapixel or 4K or 12 megapixel. So really this series is ideal for those type of applications that are high end and really want those fine details that are required for their application. It's more for your advanced professional security type of verticals. And within this series, we offer a 256 channel NVR, and that has recording of up to 1080p. Okay, so that was the IP end of it. So now let's talk a little bit about our HD analog. So Dahua has an HD CVI portfolio, and this is for your customers who want to retain their analog infrastructure and just don't want to go to IP or maybe aren't ready to go to IP. So this series is also made up similar to the IP line, and that this is our light series, which is your good enough products, very economical, very great products at a very low price. And these products consist of 2 megapixel. These are more ideal for your basic surveillance applications with uncomplicated scenes. So we have a variety of different options to choose from. We have a fixed, we have varifocal, and we also have PTZs, all again that are 2 megapixel, but in a variety of different housings. You'll also notice that all of these cameras have IR, or most of them do, and they're also indoor-outdoor rated. And to add to this line, we have a 4, 8, or 16 channel HCVR offering, and that is up to 1080p non-real-time recording. The second tier within our HD analog portfolio is our Pro Series. This is for your mainstream, better applications. These are mid-range products at a very affordable price. We have a variety of different products, again, to choose from, fixed, varifocal, PTZs. The difference with this line is that we're now offering 4 megapixel resolution. So that's pretty high there for an HD analog product. We just recently introduced the 4 megapixel version into our line at the last quarter of 2016. And we also have a 4 megapixel HCVR recorder in either 4, 8, or 16 channel offerings to accommodate that. So you have the 4 megapixel cameras and you have the 4 megapixel recorder as well, again, going over coax. We've also introduced the last part of 2016, our pentabrid technology, which is allowing you to have the 5 top industry standards, that being of CVI, TVI, AHD, CVBS, and IP within one recorder. So this just gives you more flexibility if you're using different standards. So the Pro Series is ideal for your applications that have a little bit more complicated scenes, such as the direct sunlight, the dark shadowing glares, because it's going to offer you true wide dynamic range. Most of them are around 120 dB. Okay, so to complete the HD CVI, we have a third tier, and this is your Super Series. So this is going to offer you really higher performance. It's more ideal for your applications that have very low light because of that starlight technology. In most cases, it's going to allow you to see very clear images in near complete darkness, typically around 0.005 lux. And the Super Series also offers a recording offering in either 32, 64, or 128 channels. And those are all up to 1080p real time. Okay, so overall, we have a little bit of something for everyone. We cater to many different applications and verticals, such as retail, casino, education, parking lot. We have mobile solutions. We serve the residential market, intelligent buildings. We have something in our portfolio just about for every vertical or type of application. We see our basic all the way through our enterprise applications. Okay, so that concludes the brief overview. I'd like to now talk to you a little bit about decoding the Dahua part numbers. Okay, so when Dahua came into the market, they had very long part numbers, and we were quickly asked by a lot of our partners to see if we could truncate them down. There was some issues in with our partners having the part numbers truncated in their system. So we responded to that very quickly, and we were able to come up with a new shortened naming convention. The reason I bring this to your attention is that you are going to see some of our part numbers that have long names and some that are short. Anything from here on out is going to have the shortened naming convention just to make it easier and to help to streamline our portfolio. So I just want you to be aware of that there are two naming conventions, and we're going to provide you with a cheat sheet to just make this very, very quick and simple if you do need to decode our part numbers. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to get into a little bit more is some of our most recent technology launches. So HDCVI. So I did talk to you a little bit about our HDCVI, and that is a proprietary from Dahua, and it stands for High Definition Composite Video Interface. And again, HDCVI is allowing the customer to maintain their analog infrastructure without having to switch to IP, whether it's just because they don't want to invest in new technology. It allows them to have the detailed and resolution that you get from an IP camera, but still maintain their analog. So HDCVI adapts the same plug-and-play installation methods that traditional analog systems use, such as coax, Cat5 cable infrastructure. And so you can easily upgrade your system with not having to invest in new technology. This is a very cost-effective way to go about upgrading and not having to switch over to IP. Like I mentioned, we just introduced our 4 megapixel, so you're able to retain that coax infrastructure. We have the 4 megapixel HZVR recorder, and with a 16:9 monitor with HDMI out input, you'll get the full solution there for customers that want to retain their analog. So HDCVI 3.0 is our next generation analog technology. And in the first phase, we introduced, like I mentioned, the 4 megapixel. So we have that available in either a bullet style housing or an eyeball style housing with a 3.6 millimeter lens, outdoor rated to IP67, and smart IR at 130 feet. To accommodate that, again, we have the 4 megapixel. It's a tri-bid HCVR recorder in 4, 8, or 16 channel offerings. Now the second phase under the HDCVI umbrella of 3.0 consists of our pentabrid offering, our XVR series, which goes up to 1080p in recording. Now the difference with this is that you have the ability to switch between the 5 most popular standards on the market. Again, that being IP, CVI, analog, AHD, or TVI. Now the third phase within the HDCVI 3.0 umbrella is going to be to introduce a 4 megapixel, but with that pentabrid technology. So you're going to get the best of both worlds there. You're going to get the higher megapixel camera and the recording offering that allows you to switch between the standards. So that's going to be coming soon. You can preview that at our booth at ISC West. So that's going to be released in the first quarter of this year. So the next technology release that we recently did is a lot of H.265 ready cameras. So when you look at our product line, you're going to see a variety of different codecs that are referenced. So I'd just like to go through that to make it crystal clear on what each of them have to offer. So H.264, as you know, is the base, the industry standard. All of our products, all the Dahua cameras have H.264 technology. However, we recently introduced Smart H.264 Plus. Now, some of the cameras come preloaded with the Smart H.264 Plus, which is basically an optimized implementation of H.264 to provide an additional savings on bandwidth and storage. Now, this is a free upgrade that you can get just by going onto the Dahua website and upgrade your camera so that you have a higher savings. Most of our Pro, Super, and Ultra series is where you will find this upgrade available. Now, with higher megapixel cameras becoming more widespread, H.265 is really emerging as the next mainstream codec. Some other of our manufacturers have been switching over, so this has been a gradual change in the industry. So basically, Dahua is trying to get ahead of the curve and introduce dual codec of H.264 as well as H.265 in our new products that are coming out. What this is going to allow is just to give you that flexibility. They're going to be backward compatible, so you're going to be able to switch between the two compression methods for maximum compatibility. It is going to allow you to future-proof. It allows the camera to be basically future-proof for when technology changes and the entire industry is switched over. You will have your cameras future-proof so that you don't have to reinvest for the latest and greatest technology. Now, there's also Smart H.265 Plus, which is very similar to the Smart H.264 Plus in that it's the optimization of H.265 that's going to provide even more of a savings. It achieves even more efficient compression compared to Smart H.264, and it's ideal for more fluidity in your scenes with motion, and it's going to provide clearer images. So just to recap some of the most recent H.265 ready cameras that we've brought to the market within the fourth quarter of last year. We have Pro Series, we have varifocal 4 and 2 megapixel offerings that we just released that have the Smart H.265 Plus. So again, future-proof your investment with the H.265 codec, you know, being able to switch between the two until you're ready to fully switch over. We also introduced a series in the Ultra that have H.265, which is your 8 megapixel or 4K offering. It has that optimized implementation of Smart H.265 Plus to give you an even higher savings over the standard H.264 codec. And we also introduced a number of new PTZ cameras that have the H.265. Again, it's the dual codec because your backward compatibility is still there for H.264 in 30x PTZs. So this just allows you to go a little bit longer range, and it's within the Pro Series. And also another technology, as I briefly mentioned before, is the multi-sensor. So the multi-sensor is the first in the Dahua portfolio. This is our first iteration. It is a 6 megapixel. The great thing about this product is that it saves you time and money on your installation. You're only going to have to install one camera as compared to installing multiple cameras, because it gives you a very comprehensive 180-degree overview. So it's going to cut back on cabling and additional cameras having to be installed. Each sensor, there's 3 sensors within this version, and each sensor is a 2-megapixel, 3.6 fixed lens, and each of those lenses have the Starlight technology, so that allows you to have very detailed images in near complete darkness, going down to 0.007 lux. Okay, so finally, our PSA kits. So we have some exclusive kits available for our partnership with PSA. We have 6 different options that are available. These are 4 wedge cameras as well as an NVR. So you have your options here that you can get either a 2.8 millimeter lens or a 3.6 millimeter lens option. These cameras are all indoor-outdoor rated. They have the IP67. They are also IK10 for vandal resistant. So any type of applications that you're worried about the camera being destroyed or vandals trying to attack it, it is vandal proof. It has the onboard storage, so storage at the edge. Also smart IR in these cameras. They're very compact and provide you a great starter kit. So the NVR that's available within these kits is either a 4, 8, or 16 channel, and it has a H.264 and then also the ability to go to that smart implementation of H.264 plus for a higher savings on bandwidth and storage. So these are available for, again, exclusive PSA members. Okay, so just to wrap up, basically, we're here for you guys. If you need anything, we are more than happy to help. We can provide crossover lists. We can provide cheat sheets, anything that you need to help you get out there and accommodate your customers. We offer basic through advanced applications. We are a one-stop solution provider. We have everything. So anything from the camera end to the storage, but then we go even beyond that. We have transmission, we have receivers, we have an entire suite of accessories that I don't have time today to get into, but we are a full solution provider. We offer superior technical support. Wait times are very, very limited, and fantastic support. In addition, we have an open platform for more flexibility and system integration. So whatever it is that you need, we can customize a solution to help you. And Julie, I believe that concludes my overview.
Very nice. Thank you, Jennifer. I did have a couple of questions that came in. One question is, you only offer your Wi-Fi option in the Lite series. Is there any plans to expand the Wi-Fi to the Pro series?
You know, that's an interesting question because we have seen a huge uptick since we launched the Wi-Fi series. I don't have anything on my roadmap today that indicates that, but it is something that we're evaluating just because of the high request for it. It's really doing well in the market. Julie? Julie, are you there?
Sorry about that, Jennifer. I accidentally dropped my call.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, so I had another question that came in. Do you have an advanced replacement program for service?
Yes, we absolutely do. We do have advanced replacement. I don't have all of the details on that, but we can most certainly provide PSA with that information. But yes, absolutely, we have advanced replacement.
Okay. And what exactly does your 5-year warranty cover?
Great question. So our 5-year warranty does cover all cameras as well as storage except for the hard drive. So the warranty basically is for up to 5 years. If you have an issue, you just contact our support and we'll get you up and going.
Perfect. Well, that looks like that is all of the questions that we have for today. So if you would like to review this presentation again or would like to pass it along, we will have a recorded version of this posted very soon. Thank you very much to Jennifer Hackenberg. Jennifer and Stephen Ray's contact information is up here posted for any questions you may have after this presentation. Please visit our website, that's psasecurity.com, to be sure that you are leveraging all that PSA Security Network has to offer. On our homepage, you can access our future webinar events, this recording, educational offerings, and business solutions. This will conclude our presentation. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you.